Welcome to Row with Controls. Here's your host, Steve Rowe.
Hello and welcome, everyone. I recently had the pleasure of sitting down with a group of talented lighting designers, and I quickly drove the topic to lighting controls, as I tend to do. And although there was an admission that lighting controls isn't always top of mind for lighting designers, all still collectively agreed that lighting design is about more than just the luminaires selected. Lighting design is about casting a vision for a space. And so here I've distilled down to 5 key lighting control decisions a lighting designer should consider when designing for a space to help realize that vision. So let's get started. Number 1, it's important to provide a basic understanding of the sequence of operations. Would you prefer the lights to turn on automatically? Do you want people to interact with the lighting? Of course, there's an energy code to provide direction with a focus on lighting control energy savings, but it's still important to capture the vision of how the user will interact with the lighting, if at all. Number 2, it may seem simple, but dimming is important. Spaces are very dynamic today, often servicing different needs. The ability to dim can help tremendously with the task. A bit of a 2A, with dimming regularly comes scene controls. And here's where an element of simplicity matters. Remember these 3 S's. Simple scenes are supreme. 2 scenes, presentation and collaboration, are often enough. When there are dozens of scenes in the space, they're likely to go unused. Number 3, there are other elements of lighting that can be considered to realize a vision. Beyond dimming, consider the use of tunable white for control of the correlated color temperature, or even DMX lighting for color control within the space. Number 4, I know lighting designers are often concerned about the aesthetics for controls. If you're concerned about the power packs and sensors on the ceilings and walls, consider luminaires with embedded controls. As electronics continue to shrink, so will the controls, and the aesthetics of a light fixture can be maintained even with embedded sensors. And lastly, number 5, consider the incremental upgrade to network controls. The best control systems are those that work without the user ever noticing. This is challenging with the variety of ways that spaces are used today, but with network controls, the operation can easily be updated to match the needs for the space occupant. In this way, the system can operate autonomously and even change over time. Here you have it, 5 key lighting control considerations for a lighting designer when designing a space. I want to thank those lighting designers for that spirited conversation on lighting controls that fed into today's topic. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Row with Controls.